You're not exhausted, you're undisciplined. And yes, there's a difference. One is earned through effort, hard days, and honest work. The other is chosen, sometimes unconsciously, as a way to escape responsibility. You weren't born to be fragile. You weren't made to whine, to sit back, or to fold under pressure. You were born into a world that demands strength, silence, and responsibility from those who wish to lead themselves. But somewhere along the road, you softened. Comfort wrapped around you like a warm blanket. The world got too loud, too many opinions, too many distractions, too many people trying to tell you who to be. And so you waited. You waited for someone else to give you permission to move. That waiting, it ends today. Because the path of a Stoic, this way of living, isn't about chasing good feelings or surface-level success. It's not about looking strong. It's about becoming someone you truly respect when no one's watching. It's about sharpening the three unshakable pillars: your mind, your body, and your spirit, until the world around you no longer has the power to shape who you are. So listen closely. And more importantly, don't just listen, live this. Wake up early, not for the quote, not to look impressive. Wake up early because every extra minute you lie in bed, someone else is out there, grinding, someone who wants the very thing you're still dreaming about. While you snooze, they work. While you hesitate, they advance. While you hit snooze for the third time, they're already locked in combat with their own laziness, their doubts, and their comforts. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, didn't rise early because it was trendy. He rose early because he understood something most people ignore, that self-respect starts with keeping promises to yourself. He once wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." And that's your reminder every single morning. You weren't born for endless comfort. You were born to carry weight, to enter the cold stillness of early hours, and to find yourself in the silence. You want real strength? Then rise before the sun. You want mental clarity? Then sit with your thoughts before the chaos of the world intrudes. You want freedom? Take control of your morning before it takes control of you. And here's the truth. No one will force you to do this. That's what makes it so powerful. This is not about validation. It's not about impressing others. It's about laying the foundation of your own fortress of discipline before the distractions come pounding at the gates. It's about choosing discomfort deliberately, because you understand that ease has never created greatness. You don't rise early to be seen. You rise early so you can see yourself clearly. Now say less. Why do you talk so much? Why do you feel the need to explain yourself? Is it because you're unsure? Because deep down, you're still chasing approval? You've learned to wake up early, to rise in silence before the world even stirs. You've begun saying less, speaking only when necessary, letting your actions do the talking. Now it's time to go deeper, to train not just your mind, but your body, to harden yourself in the fire of discomfort, and to vanish from the spotlight so you can become something real. The Stoic speaks in silence. He doesn't explain who he is, he lives it. He doesn't argue for his value, he demonstrates it. It shows in the way he walks, what he tolerates, and the choices he makes when no one is watching. Epictetus said it best, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. And that's what real power is, embodiment. That's why warriors don't waste words, because every unnecessary word drains power, especially when you use them just to be seen, liked, or validated. When your words serve no purpose, let them die before they're spoken. Let your silence be louder than their noise. Because here's a truth most people run from. You can't fake presence. You can't fake inner calm. You can't fake the energy of someone who has stopped performing and finally started becoming. So if you truly want to master yourself, stop narrating your every move. You don't need to tell them what you're doing. Just do it. Let the results speak, where your voice DOES and single quotes T. In a world that performs for attention, your quiet focus becomes your rebellion. Now, train hard. You weren't made to be decorative. You weren't built to be soft. You were built to endure. Seneca, a Stoic of action, not just thought, trained his body as a test of character. He believed that if the mind is to remain sharp, the body must be a partner in strength, daily effort, daily hardship. That's where real growth happens. If your body is weak, your willpower soon follows. And when pressure hits, and it always will, a weak will crumbles. So no, training isn't about aesthetics. It's not about posting selfies at the gym or winning meaningless medals. Training is discipline in motion. It's control over chaos. It's the quiet declaration, I will suffer now so I do not fall apart later. The gym isn't a stage. It's a sanctuary. You run not for applause, but for clarity. You lift not to impress, but to remember what resistance feels like. Pain becomes your teacher. Discomfort becomes your ally. And every session is a promise you keep to yourself. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every silent struggle, these are the bricks with which you build the man you are becoming. No one can hand you strength. You forge it in sweat, in silence, in repetition. You don't become strong by thinking about it. You become strong by showing up. And once you've shown up consistently, there's only one thing left to do. Stay unknown. This one, it will confuse them, maybe even enrage them, because the world is addicted to being seen, addicted to broadcasting, addicted to showing off every opinion, every success, every meal. But let me ask you, what are you building behind the noise? Fame is a distraction. It's vanity in disguise dressed up as purpose. And if you're not careful, it will poison your focus. You'll start chasing applause instead of excellence. You'll begin caring about opinions from people who don't even respect themselves. But the Stoic, he builds in silence, not for approval, not for likes. He builds because it is right, because it is honorable, because he has become the mission itself. Don't confuse attention with purpose. Grow in the shadows. Work in the dark. Let your strength become undeniable, not because you demanded to be seen, but because your silence made them curious and your presence made them respect you. So yes, wake up early, say less, train hard, stay unknown. But don't treat these like steps on a checklist. Treat them as a code of life, a way of sharpening yourself against the soft pull of the world. Because this world will try to seduce you comfort, convenience, approval. It will do everything it can to soften you. But every time you choose the harder path, the quieter path, the path of resistance, you return to the warrior you were before the world distracted you. This is Stoicism, not theory, not poetry, but presence, strength, discipline, duty. It's waking before anyone cares. It's training when no one sees. It's speaking only when your words have weight. It's disappearing to master what truly matters. And when life hits you, and it will, you won't fall apart. You'll rise, because you didn't build yourself for applause. You built yourself for war. So let the rest scroll, sleep in, and chase comfort. You rise, you suffer, you sharpen. And in that silent suffering, you become something rare, something real.